Hi guys, this is Dr. Farjana. I hope you guys are doing amazing like always. It's a pleasure to connect with you. Today I want to talk about when you as an adult have, or as a parent, have difficulty holding your children accountable. Holding your children accountable to chores, cleanliness, in room cleanliness, just any type of household contributions, right? Where you're just like, you don't hold them accountable. And you really need to reflect on that and see if it goes deeper, right? It may go deeper into like how you feel about your relationship with your loved ones, right? So number one, sometimes we engage in this type of behavior where we don't hold our children accountable because we think that our needs don't matter. We feel like our hard work goes in vain, right? Like, again, it's just something that we're supposed to do. It's not something you're supposed to do, right? You are doing this because you're being a conscious parent. You don't have to work 2 careers, right? You don't have to wake up at 5 in the morning and do the right thing, right? So you really need to reflect as a parent or as a guardian, like, wait a second. Do I make my self-worth less when it comes to my loved ones, right? So asking yourself this question: does my self-worth matter when it comes to my loved ones, or do I just let it go? Right? Do I just let it go when it comes to them? Right? Because your self-worth should be like a rock, a constant, right? A constant. Your self-worth matters no matter who is around, no matter who is in front of you. An authority figure, be it your loved ones, your children, your spouse. Your self-worth matters. Your hard work matters. Your needs matter. Your hard work doesn't go in vain when it comes to loved ones, right? So what are some things you can do to really start holding your children accountable? Number one, I want you to create a list, get a piece of paper out and divide it into sections. Number one, write your reality. What are the hard work? What's the hard work that you do engage in for your family and for yourself? It could be having 2 careers, waking up at 5 a.m. and catching that train. It can be working evening hours. Whatever it is, write your reality, okay? And then what needs to be respected, right? So list what needs to be respected of yours. Your time, your efforts, your fatigue, right? All the sacrifice that you make, so list that. Next, in the 3rd column, write down how can your children show respect. Okay, by respecting their clothes, the furniture in the home, clean bathroom, right? Respecting your finances, right? And not being excessive with it. Next, what is your part? How will you make sure that you are being respected, right? Because it works twofold, right? So they show respect, but then you have to also do your part as to making sure that they do follow up on it. So number one, follow up. Teach respect on respecting property, right? Like home property, other people's property. Value of money. Teach them what, not to be excessive, right? Be it with events, be it with purchasing, right? And then really scheduling in the follow-up times that you're going to follow up with on their rooms, right? Like, you really need to do your part as well. If you want that respect, you need to also do your part as the guardian. Next, specifically, what are you going to do, right? Like specific actions that you're going to take. One is say no. When you have to say no and stick to it. Say, I can't do this for you. I already work 2 jobs, or I already work and hard for you. I can't put your shoes away for you, right? I can't do the laundry for you. I can't clean your room for you. That's your job. Check the Uber bill, right? Check the bills to make sure that, they are being held accountable and they are making the right choices. Have preset times and follow through. So if you are going to get engaged in an activity with friends or family, make sure your needs are still being met, where you're like, okay, this is not just to please them and the loved ones, but okay, wait, I'm going to have preset times, like, okay, we're going to leave by this time, and follow through with it. Sometimes it's okay to be flexible, obviously, and spontaneous, but not at the expense of you. Make sure your rest and your care is there in there. Also ask yourself, did I rest? Did I check the kids' rooms daily? So these are some things that the specific actions that you want to list, and also go through this list as you go about your week. Okay, guys? Again, really, really, really going back to why you're not holding your children accountable and getting deeper, right? Getting deeper into like, wait a second, right? Is this about my needs not being important enough? Is this about like my hard work going in vain and that's okay because it's my loved ones? No, it's not okay. No, it's not okay. Right? Is it about my self-worth doesn't matter when it comes to my loved ones? No, it does matter. It does matter. Okay? Don't give anyone else, right? Anyone else, I don't care who it is, the key, right, to your like rest, to your life, to your livelihood, to your well-being. Don't give anyone else that key, and don't let them take advantage of you. Okay, guys? Don't let them, because you're teaching your kids lifelong skills, right? About respect, excessiveness, the value of money. These are important values. And you as a parent need to depict that, right? Regularly. Okay? Because when you show that you matter, they learn that they matter. Because they're learning how to set boundaries as well. Okay? All right, guys, I know it's not easy. Especially if you grew up a certain way where you thought this, you like, again, value to your needs was not a priority. But reframe that, okay? Heal from that. All right, guys, take care of yourself.